Hello ladies and gentlemen, MarauderEX here, back with more Let's Play Panzer Dragoon Saga, and we are still out here getting some Nando drills for Nando drill, and blast chip. Blast chips are items that can be used in battle, so they're like bombs. And hey, we got our first random encounter. So that's awesome. We get to see how the combat system works. So, as you can see, we've got enemies in front of us. We've got a little radar meter down in the bottom center, which tells us where we are safe. Green areas are safe, red areas are not. We have three little bars that activate along the right-hand side of the heads-up display down at the bottom. Those are our action meters. We can have 3 charged at a time. Some actions take 1, like either using Edge's gun or the Dragon's laser. 2 bars, like using a Berserk, one of the spells. 1 bar is also used for using items, or something that we'll get into much later in terms of the dragon metamorphoses. So lots of things to keep an eye out for. We have a save point there, which we want to use, and hope that this one works. It's probably not going to work, right? But we'll save there, just on the off chance. And we're going to continue over here. We have that giant wall of fans that are keeping us out there, so we have to come over here to deal with that. But yeah, we've got the three meters, which allow us to do various things in combat. And then on the other side we have our HP and our BP, which is our Berserk points, which basically MP. And here we have some sort of glowing generator. Access it, and we turn it off. So we've turned off the device. One thing about random encounters: once you complete the area, they no longer happen. So you want to be very careful and make sure you level up as much as you are expecting to level up in a particular section of the game. Otherwise, you can go into the next section completely under-leveled. Alright, so the generator turned off the giant fans, so we can now go through there. The fans were to keep monsters out, so as you can see here, there's red, so we could get into another fight. I'm hoping to get into another fight. There we go. The radar will also start blinking if you are in a very bad state. And Baldor. These guys suck. I dislike them. Spinal arrows. And come here and shoot him with the gun. And enemies can change as well in terms of positions. Good fight. You're also graded from poor to excellent. And the higher the rating, the more XP and money you get from said fight. So, something to be wary of. You don't want to take too long or take too much unnecessary damage in combat. So it does make grinding a little bit of a pain in some aspects, but, you know, it is what it is. So, we've seen the wind tunnel literally is now off, and like, oh, hopefully that wasn't a mistake turning that off. Anytime you say, hopefully that wasn't a mistake, it's probably going to be a mistake. That's just the long and short of it. So. And, whoop, loop-de-loop. Do a barrel roll. Canyon Deep Gulch. More places to go, and right next to us we start off with a treasure chest. Berserk macro. Those restore Berserk points. And the ship, we get a recorder. You have any idea what this means? No. Alright, so this is one of Crayman's ships that apparently got attacked. Can't let the dragon fall into the wrong hands. I wonder if they mean our dragon. And they were being fired upon. And now their ship crashes into the ravine. It was only there long enough to give us said reward. So we need to go over the smoldering wreckage of the ship. Sucks to be you guys, but you know, if you guys weren't dicks, it wouldn't be a problem. Alright. And is this... Nope, this is another Baldor. So, oh, it's 2 Baldors. Perfect. And they start off attacking us. As we saw, we were in the red zone, so we got attacked very viciously. Now we can try to stay here, but unfortunately, we really don't get to stay there. The enemy will kind of corral you into specific places, and there's no way I'm getting a good rating on this fight because I took a bite. But I've got 2 meters, we can take him out right now, and have that be the end of it. So that's not going to be a good rating. Close call. So, and because we fought 2 of them, it was doubled, but we still didn't get the best multiplier because it was a close call fight, so. And this is part of the game that I hate, is right now we're looking down on the canyon. We're not looking... Like, trying to get a good perspective really kind of sucks sometimes. And the game uses a lot of really dark... Alright, this is an enemy that we get to showcase really well. We're going to charge up our meter. We see they're weak. That means it is a weak point. They will take extra damage if you attack that spot. However, as you can see, we are now in a not good area to be, and they will just continue following us to look at us. But abusing weak points is fabulous. And we've leveled up to level 2. We've learned our first Berserk, which is Heal, which will help out fairly extensively, allowing us to keep our HP up. We don't really have too many other support abilities at the moment, so it's not 100%. But we get into yet another fight. And this is our first boss, the Baldur Queen. As you can see, it has a weak point, but it will also spit out Baldur. Lots of Baldur. And make it so we are completely in a bad spot. The Baldur are going to keep looking for us, but we are going to keep moving. And as you can see, the Baldur will follow us wherever we go. And acid spray, so we do take a hit. I'm going to build up another one, and we are going to keep attacking that weak spot. And that was it! We took 1 hit from the Baldur Queen. Not a bad boss fight. Great fight on the Baldur Queen. We get an Elixir Miner, lots of money, 55 XP. Not bad all around. The Baldur Queen can either be hit or miss. Under that waterfall, is that a passageway? Why, yes it is. Yes it is, Other Berry. Yes it is. Alright, so we get to go through here, and hey, there's treasure chests in this underwater passageway. Elixir Metis. Energy Prism. D-Unit 02. D-Units are something we are going to be collecting throughout the game for a very specific dragon evolution that we could get access to if we get everything, and I'm aiming to get all of them, so... And we can attack the fishies and they pop up out of the water and flail. It's very adorable. And when we're not doing that, you can see our radar's flashing, which is not a good sign. Which means we are going to be dealing with... Well, just Baldur. I was expecting another, you know, slightly dangerous opponent. Spinal arrows. We're taking some damage, so I may use this time to heal once we get up to that. And we bring up this menu. Usually you can use A for your base laser, B for the dragon's laser, or you can bring up this menu. So this menu we have attack class, spiritual class, defense class, agility, full gauge, and extra. Energy prism is the item we just picked up, so it's the extra class. All of these berserks we have to find. Full gauge class are given to us when we have all 3 gauges full and with our first evolution, so we don't have access to that now. So that's heal. We are now back up to full at 420, and I'm sure there's a joke to be made there. And take out the Baldur. And work up some more gauges, and fire at will, and that should do it. Not bad. But still, we got a close call because reasons. Leveled up, and we learned Chain Laser. I believe that is our first attack class. Berserk. So we've still got more flashing lights. Things are not happy to see us. Just gonna keep moving forward. More fishies. Fishies that don't do anything. Do I have a map for this area? Yes, I do. So we've got a section down there that we get to go to, which... let's go that way, shall we? It looks like there was a save point back over there that we could go use. I want to make sure we, get the save point. And any and all treasure chests that happen to be in the way, like that one. And just look how serene and picturesque this place is. It's actually really relaxing. Nice waterfalls, trees, battles, random battles. That is actually one thing that I might do off screen as well, is do grinding. Okay, so we have a new type of urchin as well, and that's something that you are going to see several times, and that's not what I want to do. Let's use Chain Laser. We really have no control over Chain Laser, but as you saw, it pretty much destroyed, but we stayed in the red zone too long and took a lot of damage, so we're going to scooch over there. Good fight. We took a lot more damage in that fight, and we got a good fight, and we took less damage in the last Baldur fight and got a close call. Like I said, there's really not a definable rhyme or reason to those ratings. So, alright, so we're back at the waterfall, is where that is. So I guess I'm gonna come back and we'll go back through the waterfall, because we won't get into any fights there. Not that I want to restrict the fights, because like I said, I'm probably gonna do grinding off screen. There's really not a lot of point to show that off. Probably edit out some of the random battles as well too, because we want to hit the random battles, but we don't want to have them eat up the game, because there are sections of this game where the random battles will hit constantly. The random encounter rate for certain areas is just terrible. Alright, so we've got 2 Baldur. throwing spinal arrows at us. And let's just shoot. They don't have a weak spot, so that takes one out. We'll come over here, shoot, and get into the safe zone, and use that time, because you will still, your gauges will still increase while your enemy is moving, but not while you are moving. So if your enemy changes positions on you like that, then you still have your gauges fill, but if you take the time to move into a different quadrant, they do not fill. So use that as a feature at your leisure. Yet another random encounter. More Balder. Just what you want to deal with, quite frankly. More spinal arrows. You know, these guys not too much of a threat, just an obnoxiousness, really. Alright, so now we have hit... Now we've hit... Probably we've got, heal. And that uses just one, so that's fabulous. And we'll take one of the Balder out, so... Or not, because it attacked randomly. That's great. Alright, now one of the Balder is taken out, and... There we go. Good fight. Again, rhyme or reason, kind of confusing to it. I want to get up here. Where is the map? Okay, so yeah, I'm going the right way this time. Because... Oh, and, like I said, random encounter rates. That's... Oh, okay. This was one that was supposed to happen. A Balder Queen. Perfect. As we learned the last time, Balder Queens have a weak point, and they can spawn Vile Brood. Kinda glad that we just healed ourselves. So we will... Attack. Attack. And attack. And then move. Take an acid spray. Again, not bad if we only take one or two. That's actually really acceptable. And hopefully the next charge that we do will heal us, or will end the battle. So, there we go. Perfect. Balder Queen, and when the Queen dies, apparently the Brood dies as well. You know, Deus Ex Machina type thing. Elixir Minor, and level up to 4, where we learn Phantom Slashers. So that is fabulous. Hopefully there is a save point up here, like I'm hoping there is at the end of this particular spot on the map. And no, I don't want to attack the fish, I want the treasure chest. The fish mean nothing to me. The fish do nothing. Just like the goggles. Alright, so no, there's not... I'm just waiting for a save point so that I can save it. Because we are kind of approaching... Oh, hey, save point. So yeah, perfect. So I'm going to save the episode here, and this is actually a perfect place to end it as well. So, good things all around, and try to save there and hope that it actually worked. I doubt it did. But I will see you guys in the next installment, where we will continue on with our dragon tutorials. So till then, later everyone.